Today, I'll show you how I took this Apache, ruggedized, super tough, drop kicking it across the room, and still survive container and turned it into the best, the most ideal Oculus Quest Oculus Rift travel case. And all for around $23. Interested? Here we go.
You got a brand new Oculus Rift or Quest. Congratulations. This is a lot of fun. The only problem is the box it comes in is not something you can transport it in. But it's just not designed for moving the Oculus around. And it's not like you can carry it around like this. And all the Oculus Quest cases just don't seem to fit the bill. I mean, you got a really cheap one here that just jams it all in there. But usually for anywhere from $30 to $50 they want for these cases. I think I've got a better solution. This is an Apache hard case. This is the medium case. It's rated for dust proof and water tightness, strong, secure. This thing is rugged. Pre-drilled for padlock holes. Here's the internal dimensions. 11 7/8, 9 and 5 and 16ths. That's without the foam. You put 1-inch foam on either side, it crunches down. It lists for $30. You can get it with a coupon from Harbor Freight for around $22.50. And this thing is just as good as a Pelican case. Let me show you what it's like. First of all, it's got these really incredible hinges on them. Beefy. It opens up just like a Pelican case. Inside you have the foam top like this, which is really good. And you have this pick foam. You have 2 layers of it. It's that thick. And then you have a whole nother layer in the bottom here. This is pretty thick. This is 1 inch thick in the bottom. And this egg crate material on the top is probably 1.5 inches thick. So let's put in the Quest and see how we do here. Alright, it fits in there well. Put the controllers in. Put this little eye glass thing in here. The last thing to go in is the cord. I put it in over here. You can even put the little adapter in there. That fits nice and snug. Now let's put it down and see how it looks. Okay, we're getting a little bit of pushback, which means that this part is resting in the foam. It's not jiggling around. Amazingly enough, even without this pick foam, it works in the case that quickly. Now you have gaps in here, and you have a gap in here. So I'm a little concerned that this thing may, I don't know, well maybe if you can see what the level is. So this is, the top is pushing down on this part and maybe contacting these 2 things here. The wires are fine. You put the adapter in there, it's not going to jiggle around at all. So you got pressure in here, and you possibly have pressure in here. Now you have this little gap here, and this thing's moving around. So I have an idea for that. You have plenty of room in the case for extra batteries and various cloths to wipe your lenses off if you need to. Put those right up here in the corner, because remember, you're going to be carrying the box from this handle right here. And I just take a bandana or a towel or something, because anybody who has played the Oculus Quest knows that you can get pretty hot doing it. So just take a towel or a couple bandanas, put them in there, and that'll help keep everything in place. So I've got the Oculus Quest and all the components in there. I'm going to give it a shake test. Okay, I'm hearing a little bit of rattling going around. That's probably that glass piece. So let's take that out and see if that makes a difference. Again, just put a couple more bandanas in there and that might just solve the problem. Those look like they're down in there good. Alright. A little bit of up and down. I think it's the controls. Giving this a little bit more thought. Putting a couple more lens cleaners in here. Just to stuffing them in there. Get them to not move around. Okay, so there's a little bit going on here. So what I'm thinking is, I'm just going to take 2 more bandanas, put them in there like that. Push that down really well. For the glass frame over that. Put another bandana in there. And then let's see what kind of shaking we have going on. Not much noise at all. I'm not sure if the pick and foam would do much difference. Now I can cut this frame up. It'll probably fit in the box. I'm going to give that a shot and see if we can get that motion down to 0. Taking a straight edge box cutter, there's nothing glued here on the sides. There is a glued area here. And I just ran a square through there. And then I'm just pulling ever gingerly. There's some structure underneath. I'm trying to get the whole thing. And look at that. Comes right out. That's what the back looks like. So I have some glue here. Let's see what we can do there. Probably not going to come out. But I can run the straight edge all the way down here. So let's do that. Just cut it right out. Come on. That might take a couple passes. Oh, I can feel it going through now. Yep. Alright. Box. This is the form. Now you can see that there's some foam here and foam here, and it's all formed, ready to go. So I wonder if it will go into the Apache case. Okay, so I'm going to take all these guys out. Take off this less than attractive paper. Because this is all flat in the bottom, and I probably could even take the cardboard out, but I'm going to leave that in. See if this fits in the box. Oh, look at that! Son of a gun! Is that a nice fit or what? Alright, let's reassemble this guy. By the way, when I was doing the Creed boxing one, I actually hit the wall. Went through the barrier, hit the wall, and that's what those little scratch marks are. So let's put this guy in here. Get this guy in here. Put the... Because I adjusted these straps, it's a little tighter fit than original. I guess if you were really worried about it, it fits in there. You just have to be a little careful. Now you got this charger. I guess you could go over here. You've got these extra things. Put them over there. One over here on the inside. Let's slide the cable down in there and it works. Now let's try shutting this all up. See how it fits. Alright, it's pushing down a little more than maybe I want. And I think I can solve that by taking the foam out of the bottom. But I have to take all this out first. So that's a 1-inch foam. I was hoping to get a little bit of padding there, but I think this is going to be fine with this, the way it is. Definitely sits down in there lower than it did before. Push this over on the side a little bit. Put this guy down in there again. You can put this anywhere. Probably put those in there like that. I'll slide this guy right here like this so it's nice and snug. It's not going to move around. And I'll put the wire, well, before we put the wire back, let's just give it a shot. Oh yeah. Yeah, no noise whatsoever. So all I have to do is put the frame in there. Put the wires in. They fit in there nice and snug. This also protects the lenses. In fact, you could take a bandana if you're that worried about it. This thing bucking up there and just put the bandana right down there and there like that. Just make sure it's clean, obviously. Put another bandana on top. Yep. No noise whatsoever.
Thumbs up and comments, always appreciated. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Oculus Quest videos. I'm going to look at it from a little different perspective. I'm not a teenager, but I think I got some ideas that some of the other folks playing the Quest will be interested in finding out.